Hi, my name is Abigail Toth, and I'm a graduate student at the University of Alberta. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about production and processing of referring expressions in children with autism spectrum disorder. And for the first part of this, I'm just going to give you a little bit of background. So first off, autism spectrum disorder is a neurodevelopmental disorder characterized by deficits in communication and social interaction. This often leads individuals to respond inappropriately during conversation and misread nonverbal cues. However, we need to keep in mind that ASD is an umbrella term for what was previously diagnosed as separate disorders, and this includes Asperger's syndrome as well as childhood disintegrative disorder. And because it's a spectrum, the severity of symptoms, both cognitive and linguistic, greatly vary across the individuals with the disorder. Cognitive theories of autism include the theory of mind hypothesis, which manifests as the inability to attribute mental states to oneself and others and understand that others have beliefs, thoughts, intentions, and perspectives that are different from one's own. The second one is a deficit in executive functioning, such that individuals have difficulties with the cognitive processes necessary for managing oneself and one's resources in order to achieve a goal. So this includes intentional control, cognitive inhibition, working memory, and cognitive flexibility. The third one is a weak central coherence theory, and this presents itself as a weak or absent drive for global coherence and instead processing things in a detail-focused way. So to this end, individuals with autism will process the constituent parts instead of trying to create a global picture. Their ASD language impairment has been found in a variety of areas, but it seems to be especially prevalent in the area of pragmatics, which is the use of language in the social context. Pragmatic language use involves making judgments about what is contextually appropriate in the current social situation, and this includes appropriately choosing referring expressions, so names and pronouns. The decision to use either an explicit expression, such as a full noun phrase, so John or the bear, versus an unspecified expression, such as a pronoun, he or it, depends on the reference prominence. And this is contingent on discourse knowledge, so calling on working memory and attentional mechanisms. And it is also dependent on knowledge of the listener. So this is that theory of mind. So appropriately choosing referring expressions is expected to be particularly difficult for children with autism spectrum disorder, as there have been reported deficits in both theory of mind and executive functioning. And that ends this first little bit, and then the next section we'll go over the production studies and what they have found.